1. Tony Woodcock. He played in the Blues front row for so many years, and then I was lucky to play with him in Super Rugby, and even with the All Blacks. 2. Kevin Malamu. I was lucky to play with him when he was in his prime, and what a hooker and leader he was. Commanded so much respect from anyone in the game. 3. Charlie Famuina. He completes my All Blues front row, and, like the other two, it was an honor to play alongside him after watching him as a kid. 4. Brodie Retallick, such a huge guy who I played with in that famous 2011 Baby All Blacks who won the Junior World Cup against England in Italy. 5. Eben Etzebeth. He was at that Junior World Cup too with South Africa, and I played against him a few times after that. I always thought I'd much rather have him in my team than face him. A beast of a man. 6. Peter O'Mahony. Just having him on the field would lift the entire Munster team. Such a presence and a great leader who'll always put his body on the line. 7. Richie McCaw. As a Kiwi you have to go for the greatest open side to have played the game. What he's achieved is just astonishing. 8. Peter Saili. I'll give my big brother a shout here. Had a couple of good years with Bordeaux Eagles, and he's now joined Pau, who seem very ambitious. They'll be contenders in the Challenge Cup. 9. Aaron Smith. Such a great pass off the floor. He'd open up gaps in the defense or create overlaps just by sending one of his 30-meter bullet pass. 10. Dan Carter. So much time on the ball. If you watch him closely during games, he's actually walking from one phase to another. Knows exactly what to do and when to do it. 11. Keith Thurles. Another monsterman in my team. So electric to finish moves on the wing, but can easily play in midfield and set people up with his passing game. 12. Maya Nonu, the powerhouse that became the ultimate inside center. Developed his passing and kicking game over the years to become impossible to defend against. 13. Jean de Villiers. I wasn't lucky enough to play with him in Munster, but I faced him a few times in Super Rugby when he was at the Stormers, and he was so good. 14. Israel Dag. On the wing or at fullback he's just as good. He doesn't need space to beat you on the wing, and if you let him run at you from fullback he'll just tear you apart. 15. Charles Pidow. What an impact he's had on European rugby since he came to Wasps. He did just as well for Ulster, and I'm sure he'll take Bristol to great heights next season. Tagged Dream Team. Francis Saili, Harlequins.